Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming back to the Bold and the Beautiful Recaps and Reviews with Deb Chanel's 48 World. Okay, guys, we're recapping out from last week, last Friday. Okay, episode. And we still have Spencer Man and Bottom Paid For. They're still talking about the past and remembering the past times together and the fun they share. Then we have the Bozo the Clown and Dollar Bill discussing bought and paid for. And then Bozo the Clown starts to tell his dad, Dollar Bill, about the scheme him and Rusty Dusty was working up. Then he had to catch himself. And then, Dollar Bill came and said, "What you say? What you say?" And he tried to deflect on something else. But then they go on to still talk about bought and paid for and Spencer Man still being married and they're still with each other. And Bozo the Clown is making reference that, Bottom paid for and he needed to go over there and see what he wanted, which it shouldn't have been nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he still counting on his eggs in the whole basket with Rusty Dusty. But honey, Rusty Dusty been on broke them eggs open and fried them and had a sandwich. Okay. And it's not in his favor. Because Rusty Dusty done messed up himself with Slut from Another Mother. But he ain't trying to talk about all that. So we move on. We have Spencer Man still talking to Bought and Paid For about their wedding date. And they're remembering that. And then she goes on to say, let's just stop going down memory lane because it's not going to come up to add up to where you want it to be. So then there comes a knock on the door. And Spencer Man opens the door, and there's Carter, their lawyer, their attorney for Forrester Creations. He comes by to see both Spencer Man and Bottom Paid For. Okay, we go to commercial, we come back. We have Papa Bear is waiting. He's over there at Forrester Creations trying to, be, what do you call it? For lack of a better word, nosy. He's over there trying to get some scoop, some details on the comings and goings and what's going on and this, that, and the third. And what really happened with him and Slut from Another Mother up there in San Francisco, California, when they went to the symposium and all of that. And he's wanting Rusty Dust to tell him about the trip. He wanted to get the 411. What you get out, what you get down on my wife, what you get the information you want. Come on, tell me about it. So, of course, Rusty Dust is trying to draw or sketch while Papa Bear is there talking to him, walking around in the office trying to get some dirt if he had dirt on his wife. Then Papa Bear is telling Rusty Dust what brought the new change of all of this niceness, especially the little nice compliments you gave at the symposium that everybody saw live on TV. What brought that on, Rusty Dust? Is what he's asking his son. Then he said, it was the right thing to do. She act appropriately. I'm seeing her in another way, and it just is what it is. So then, it seems like Papa Bear has, bought that lie, but we don't know. He might be smart enough to know it's something else, and then he just might be just tired and just want to forget about it all. He just really wanted his son to admit he was wrong. But he didn't really go that far. But yeah, he's wrong in a lot of ways, but not how you think, Papa Bear. Not how you think now. Then we go back to Dollar Bill. He's liking the new fired up Bozo the Clown, trying to take charge, trying to tell people what to do. He liked that. He said them his genes coming out. But then Bozo the Clown started whining to his dad again, and it just all sinks to the bottom. Okay. Woo, that's what alcohol does to you. But he wasn't drinking none, but I'm just making a reference. You get another second leg on life when you got some alcohol in you, then you really be speaking truth. But I'm like, it's very short lived with Bozo the Clown, very short lived. Then we go to Carter gives bought and paid for her signed, sealed divorce papers already filed with the state of California so she can go and live her life with Bozo the Clown. And, Spencer Man going to give it to her. She sees what it is. She can't believe it. And she's just shocked at the finalization of her divorce decree. Like, yeah, go do you. You can really, really legally do it now. And then Bottom Pay for is asking Spencer Man why? Why now? I'm like, wait a minute. You shouldn't be asking why Bottom paid for. You should be thanking him, kiss his butt, and then fly on out the door. Or better yet, take Carter with you, go on and get that officiated, and then you can spend the night with Bozo the Clown as husband and wife. But it's not going to be really what you want. You got it all. You really do got it all. And it's still not gonna be enough. Wait and see. I know it's gonna be something else the writers write in. Okay? You ain't gonna want to get married. You're gonna want to let's take a little time to think this thing out. That's what you're gonna do. I'm like, you're still crazy as hell. Then we move on. We go to Spencer Man. Spencer Man is blowing or bowing out gracefully and has been a grown up, stand up, solid man. A Spencer man. You know what I'm saying? Real stand up guy. Very, very proud of Spencer man. Like, hey, he may have lost this round, but he ain't lost the battle. You know what I'm saying? He's still gonna keep his foot in that meat and just keep cooking and cooking it. And then yeah, she's gonna come back, but she's gonna come back on her own free will. That's what he got going on. He can wait. He can wait time out to test the times. What he trying to say? Go to commercial. We come back. We have bottom paid for still walking around. Excuse me. The room, looking at the divorce papers, very shocked, don't know what to say. And I'm like, really, you don't know what to say? Come on now, come on. You want to go. Do you, honey? Then she ends up giving him a hug. And that's pretty much it on that little thing. Then we go to Spencer Man. I mean, Wyatt. Well, it does the door knock comes at the door also because he got another surprise for her. He opened up that door and here it is, the tattoo doctor, the one that she hired from the beginning to get this tattoo off her so she could just not remember anything of Spencer Man. Okay, and she's looking at him like, what he come here for? He said, well, to make it finalized, the divorce decree wasn't all the cream of the crop. This is the piece of resistance. We're gonna remove that tattoo so you can live the rest of your life with Bozo the Clown, and you don't have to have any remembrance of us keeping you stapled to me since you don't want to be with me. I'm like, God damn, throw it on her. Throw it on her, Spencer man. Oh, you just showing up and showing out today. And again, she's shocked, but he's still there. He's waiting. And the doctor's going to get his equipment out and they're going to start working on her hand. And he's there to give her more support. He ain't holding it all. He just want to see it gone too. So I guess he can get a little leaf on life too and say it's over, okay? Then we go back to Bozo the Clown. Bozo the Clown still talking to Dollar Bill about Rusty Dusty, bought and paid for, and a little offset sidebar about Rusty Dusty and Slut from Another Mother taking a trip to San Francisco today without any bodyguards, without any referees, and all this and the third going on. And so then Russ Dust is thinking about all the sexual indecent times he spent with Slut from Another Mother, even the scene where he saw her butt naked in the backyard of his dad's house. And, of course, the time they spent in San Francisco and he's getting all heated and stuff. Like that passion just overtaking him mentally as well as physically. And then Quinn is going through some hot, heated flashes herself. And like I said, they kind of thinking of each other simultaneously. And then Slut from Another Mother just goes into orbit with her. She don't, her heart's palpitating. She looks like she having an anxiety attack. We got Ivy coming in the door, talking to her from the door, trying to get her attention. And, Slut from Another Mother's not even recognizing she's there. Courageous Ivy had to go over there to like actually touch her and shake her out of her, her daydreaming or her trance she was in. And then I was telling her, you feeling kind of warm. Are you okay? Or she, but nah, honey, she needs that she need that penis up in her because she done had all the tasteful things of him and him teasing her. They don't share the kiss, so now yeah, she needs to get that sex on. You know what I'm saying? So she runs out the office and leaves Courageous Ivy there looking stunned and perplexed. Then we go to commercial. We come back. We have bottom pay for is getting her last treatment. Like I said, Spencer Man was sitting there right behind her, watching everything, getting the tattoo removed and stuff. And then once the doctor has finished, he put the little ointment on and a little covering bandage so she don't get it infected or she don't mess with it until it starts to heal. Then he asked her, meaning Spencer Man, asked about to pay for how does she feel to be a free woman. And of course she's looking at him like, oh, you gave my life back and all that corny stuff. And I'm like, just walk away, Spencer Man, just walk away. Okay, then we go to uh Dollar Bill is telling both of the clown to have faith. Still keep your chin up, still fight for what you want. He even giving himself as an example. He's not giving up on Logan's Run. No, because pretty much she will be his eventually. And then Bozo the Clown told me, you ain't got no tricks up your sleeve. You ain't got no plan in place. He said, no, what I need that for? Because definitely Rusty Dust is going to self-destruct and do it all for me. I don't have to do that for him. And he's definitely right. He done bit off the poison apple or the forbidden fruit. And yes, he's in trouble. And then we go to Slut from Another Mother. She's having an anxiety attack. She done ran, somewhere back at the photographer studio, but it's all there with those cable line wires and stuff. And she's hiding behind some long cable stretch or wire. And it's just a whole mess. And then Rusty Duster runs out of his office and he goes to the same place. It's like they had a meetings of the minds or some telepathic type of communication to meet me here, and they both end up in the same doggone place, you know, where the electricity seemed like it is pretty much centralized there, where you have to check the cables or you have to check the lighting or anything of that nature. That's where the little room that they're in. And they looking at each other with animalistic type behavior, like they can just tear into each other. Like they just want to get the sex on. And they don't care who sees them. They just have to get that testosterone and estrogen out. You know what I'm saying? On each other. So I was hot, hot, hot today, y'all. I can't wait till tomorrow to see what really transpires between them two. Because they already done crossed the bridge. Now they just need to jump in the river and just, woo, let have to cool themselves down. But anyway, guys, that was a bold and a beautiful that aired today, January 23rd, 1:30 my time zone, Eastern Standard Time at 1:30. Be glad to talk with you tomorrow, but you all will probably get it late because I have to go to work tomorrow. But I sure be here entertaining y'all with my visuals and my commentary. But y'all be blessed and I'll talk to y'all real soon. Thank you. Bye bye.